when stock shafts just won't cut it. Maybe you don't really want to do tons, but you need to beef up your Dana 44. This product right here, made by Revolution Gear and Axle, are Chromoly shafts. It's a Chromoly shaft kit complete with Spicer U-joints for the Dana 44. I'm going to be installing it here in my 1971 Ford Bronco. We're going to put these shafts to the test at the Matt's Off-Road Games next week. And personally, I can't think of a better way to test them out. If you've never installed aftermarket axle shafts and you want to see what this product is all about, you're in the right place. If you have not purchased axle shafts yet, guess what? I have a discount code for you. Send It Ruby 2026 will get you a discount on this product here and everything else on the Revolution Gear website. So if you haven't gotten them yet, pause the video, go order your kit, and then come back and let's install them together. These Revolution Gear and Axle Chromoly Discovery Series shafts not only are awesome quality, but they come with a 10-year warranty. This kit comes with the Dana Spicer U-joint, super beefy, 1-year warranty. If you get the upgraded front axle kit from Revolution, if you've never pressed U-joints, don't be overwhelmed. It's actually super easy. You have a manual press, that is going to be your best bet, but also you need to be careful when using one because it is very easy to go too far and actually crack these caps. If you've never looked at a U-joint out of an axle, this is what they look like. And these caps come off, so handle with care. But I just want you to be aware that there are little needle bearings inside. So when you take the cap off, you twist it. Be careful to make sure that when you're taking the cap off, you look to make sure that none of those needle bearings are coming out of the cap. So before I do that, I just wanted to show you, I already pressed one side. When you have it completely pressed in, you want it to be flush. You want all sides to be uniform. You don't want one side to be sticking out more than the other. You have these clips here. A tool that is super handy for these snap rings. This tool is made by Snap-on. You can get them at Harbor Freight, all sorts of places. Your local shop, Amazon, it just makes it a lot easier. You line these holes up and you squeeze on it and it helps open it up a little bit. If you don't have this tool, there's a variety of ways you can do it, but the right tool, I find, makes the job not only easier, but go faster, smoother, and you're less likely to damage the parts that you're trying to install. So what I'm going to do now is the smaller side, and I'm going to remove a cap on either side. Then I'm going to place this snap ring on the inside once the cap is off. Then I'm going to put it inside this flange here and then press on that cap as much as I can and just to start to get it seated. Be careful though, it's not fully pressed on, so you do risk the cap coming off and you don't want to lose those needle bearings. See the little needle bearings in there. Also be careful for ring, but there is a metal ring inside helping keep this form. It's very easy to damage this and to bend it, and then you risk the cap not sealing properly, which will allow dirt, grease, liquids, all the things you don't want, because this is a bearing and you do want to keep it clean and maintain the proper amount of grease so your U-joint can move smoothly and freely. And look how beefy these are. This is when you're going to want to put this snap ring in. You're going to need that tool or something to open it up with. Very easy. Just go right here, line it up, and it's like a push out. You want to get it open as wide as you can so you don't damage this little gasket here. All right, got that on one side. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Perfect. Now we're going to flip this in. It's a little bit tricky. And once again, we're trying not to damage this little seal here. I'm going to take this cap here. All right, so hold it up from the side. Keep it as upright as you can. All right, I felt it pop a little bit. So it's in, not all the way, but I'm going to go through and put the other side on now. Centered. All right. Take your time. Check to see how far in we are. We still have a ways to go. And I'm sure some of you are watching this saying, I would have gotten that done in one swoop. That's fine. To me, being cautious and not breaking parts is super important because the downtime that we have to wait for those parts, time is money, right? So it's better to be conservative, especially if it's your first time. As we can see, both sides look symmetrical. That's perfect. So time to snap this other side in place and flush against the ears. Perfect. All right. Now let's do the other side. Same everything, just a bit more to manipulate. If you have a buddy to help keep things steady, I highly recommend it. If not, do what you got to do to be creative. Always be safe. Don't drop these. Warranty does not cover throwing your axle shafts into your garage floor. So both sides are put together, same process for each U-joint. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. These axle shafts go in just like your factory ones. So you don't need to make any modifications to seals, brakes, etc. It's always a great idea to inspect your axle seals. And if it's been a minute since you've replaced them, now's a great time to do that. That Revolution Gear and Axle discount code can also get you a discount on your axle seals. So my theory is, while you're in there, check everything out, clean everything up, lubricate and replace whatever you can. Doing it once, doing it right will save you time later. And the last thing we want is to have a failure where it counts when we're sending it. Thanks for watching and follow along for more installs.